See the drive-by there with the Special Constables this morning there, just as I'm on my way right at the train station here. Drive-by by the Stalker Special Constables. There. Last week they had, as I showed in the video, the 187 for basically a death threat, an indirect death threat from those people. So I want to continue to capture their faces as often as possible because of that. So, and that's what that was too. It's well known that they send messages that way, not through words. People involved in masonry, and many of those people are. So that's a death threat, and it's indirect. You can say, okay, there's plausible deniability. But that's what that was. So hadn't seen them for about a week after that. So that was the first one there. Yeah, we're gonna see something here, I think, this morning. Some either the constables or the police. That's my prediction. Just gonna make a short trip here. Get one item. Not that little bit early today. So. No, there we go, right at the intersection, like just like I predicted. You ever get a face here? Right there, synchronized. Like I predicted. Again, not attending to anything legitimate and showing up to stalk, as usual. I hope I did get the face there. It was a little bit at a distance, but let's see. Find there when I check the footage, I guess. But yeah, I predicted that. You'd see them there. So I had to go stop in somewhere where I don't normally go. So that's what they're doing this morning. Tending to nothing and stalking me. Which is what they usually do. Again, probably real crime is going on somewhere that they could be dealing with, but that's not a concern of those people at all. And if you think they do legitimate work in any way, you're extremely naive after seeing the things I've shown regarding law enforcement in various areas of this country. Grossly corrupt and rotten from the top down. So yeah. Tonight the prediction is that we're going to see special constables and or the police, if not both. Because again, posted some tweets exposing them today. So they usually up the ante and continue to. Well, they usually up the harassment and stalking whenever I post something about them, so we'll see if that's accurate. If it's not tonight, it'll be tomorrow morning, or both. It could be both, but we're going to see some activity involving most likely special constables and or probably police tonight. So we'll see what we have. Again, what I intend to do continually too is, as they continue to do these things each day, show the person who's responsible for calling the shots for Ottawa Special Constables a picture of that person, because that person's not going to respond if I email them. They're told not to respond. They're told to pretend it isn't happening. So we're going to get that out there and continually focus on the people who enable these activities moving forward as well. Their mentality is, well, go ahead, take legal action. We've got all our people who will, they'll have a bunch of masons and crap like that, and a lawyer won't take it, and then if you do take legal action, it won't go anywhere. Well, that may be true, but there are still advantages to doing that, and I think I'm not going to go into what those all are right now, but I do believe there are still advantages, even if that's the case, there are still advantages to doing that. It takes a lot of time. You got to study up and things like that, but it is. I think it's worthwhile to do that. So we'll see how things progress on that end. So we'll see how it progresses. Like I said, when you've seen it all before, you don't get as rattled. You know what's going to come. You know they're going to do these things. But what you do have to do is what you do have to do is develop different ways, different solutions as well. So I think there's a lot of, I think they doubt that I'm going to take any type of legal action, and I think they think that if I do, it won't go anywhere. So that's fine. They can think that. But if it continues, I can assure them that I am going to. But even if they have all their people lined up, and no lawyer will take it, that's fine. I expect some of that, right? I'm prepared for that. So there are, like I said, a lot of advantages to doing that. And if it doesn't come through, go again, do it again right after. Continue to put them through it every time they do it. Every time, if they go back to it, if it doesn't come through and they go back to arrogantly doing it again, do it again. Go back to the legal system. Because what it does too is if they don't do anything about it, I can document that and show that our legal system isn't doing nothing and is allowing these things to happen, which looks very bad on the people they're in. So, but again, the key is to focus on the people who enable the activities, the people who they send to lie and spread the slander. It's not as, I mean, sure, you should focus on the people who are involved in doing the little street level things, but that's not quite as important as focusing on, and that's what most of these shows don't do. They won't focus on, that's how you can tell most of them are illegitimate, because they don't focus on the people who are really calling the shots. They don't focus on exposing those specific people. If you were serious about doing something for a positive change, you do that. But then you have them, a lot of them, most of these people, they say, like the ones you really know are shows when they say, there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do, but just lie back and accept it and don't do anything. Nothing you can do about it. That's an actor who would say that, or somebody who would... Okay, so we got that again tonight. Last night when I left, we had the biker gang coming by, and then we got them again tonight. You're on the right side of the street there. Okay, here we go. Is this the driver? Yeah, this is it. Yeah, right there. Let's see where he's turning. Okay. Get facing this guy. Get facing this fucking... Hey! Roll down the window. I want your badge number. I want your badge number. Are you declining? I'm recording you right now. I want your badge number because I'm filing claims for harassment against your organization. What's your badge number? You're being recorded.
Okay, I'll tell you my name.
I want your badge number, sir.
My name is Special Constable Majid.
Special Constable Majid?
Yes, and my badge
You're declining to give your badge number?
I can give it to you if you hold on. My badge number is 91766.
Okay.
I'm on my way to a call.
No, you're not. No, you're not. That's a lie. That's a lie. You're a liar, and you're going...
Take care.
Yeah, you take care too. No one believes he's on the way to a call. Well, he could. Okay, so he could have set up a fake call, and they could have set up a fake call to have him show up there. You're not going to have that happen that many times. Now, just today, I put up again some tweets about what these people have been doing with the stalking and continued stalking and harassment. And you see again, showing up right as I get off the train and head toward my destination. And you can see how quiet it is here. Look at this. Look at the area here. And he just happened to take the route right at the place where I've just come out here. He wasn't dealing with anything. He didn't have a legitimate call. So we've got his name and his badge number. That's good. The other guy declined to stop, of course, knowing that I'm going to put the stuff online. So he declined to stop. So tomorrow morning we're probably going to get them again. The problem is they usually do it with just a drive-by, so you can't get their faces or their badge number. So I'm going to try to do that whenever I can, because I am filing a complaint against them for criminal harassment, and I am compiling evidence. So that's some more today. And you can see over here, they weren't going to deal with anything at the train station. You can see how quiet the train station is. There's not many people over there. So he's saying he's going to a call. How many times have we seen them? We saw them the 5 consecutive days showing up as I was on my way to work with precise timing and precise synchronization. So tonight again, you see them there, and his face is going right online tomorrow. And we're going to put the face of that other person who enables these things right next to him. Now we'll probably get them for the rest of the week as well, so, and probably the cops tomorrow, so that's good. Anyway, see if we get more of them here as we continue on. Now, if you look at today, this is done again. So they showed up this morning at the precise moment when I was leaving, precisely as I was leaving, and they've shown up tonight precisely as I've arrived. Just literally as soon as I crossed from the train station there. Not going to deal with anything in transit, with the transit area there. Simply just driving down. You can see the side street here, and they just happened to take that route precisely where I was. Give me a break, right? So that's more good evidence there. And he always tries to do this thing where, I'll continue when I get up here. They got a guy waiting here, standing. They always have people doing the lookout whenever you have interactions with these creeps too. So you can see he just honked the horn there. So they got 2 people standing here on the right side of the street, just idly standing with phones. You can see that up ahead there. And you can see how many other people are coming out. So there's 2, look at this here. So the one guy's just standing there in the black shirt holding a phone. Another guy up ahead also just standing there holding a phone. They knew I had just had that interaction with those criminal creeps. So they have these people who are citizen lookout operatives, and that's one of them there on the left, and there's another one up here. Now as I arrived, you can kind of see the guy kind of moving on. He's just standing there pretending that he had something legitimate here. And then up ahead, there's another guy here who just happens to be standing there having a smoke too, randomly. Looks legit. You see this one here on the left, and then another one up here, and looking over now too as well. And then you can see this here also. This looks legit, right? So look at this. Look at the area here. Take a look at the area here where we are. Just want to get this on record. So you can see the area here, how quiet it is, right? I've just come off the train. As you can see up there, they had the special constable show up right away. I come down here. Now this is a completely quiet area. Look at this person. Does that look natural and normal? I guess he's just waiting for somebody right there where they knew I would arrive. And then up ahead here on the right, you see another guy standing there with a phone. It's all done to send a message that you're being watched and threatened and intimidated. So it's just as I get off the train and as I'm about to go to work. So they have to send these people to do these things wherever I go. And they knew also that I was going to, I might possibly speak to those special constables. So that's another reason why they did that. Now, as I go up here, we're probably going to see some sort of police presence or special constables as I get up the street. We'll see. Or maybe a fire truck, who knows. We'll see. A little bit of time. And then walk back down. See if we get another drive-by from them just beforehand here. Yeah, you can see how secluded that area is there, right? And then you got 2 people just standing there, right? That makes sense. Well, it does make sense if you know how the program operates. So I think, let's see if we get a drive-by from the cops or from the special constables again as we get out here. Now you could see today, well, maybe you couldn't see it, but today I posted some tweets about the special constables, their continued stalking, criminal stalking, and so again, they're showing up continually. They didn't have it, anyone can see they didn't have anything legitimate, and that was shown. They showed up with precise synchronization where I was, and again, you can see the way the guy's playing it off. We had a call. Yeah, okay, you had a call at the precise time I arrived and the precise time when I was leaving this morning. You can just set up a fake call anytime. Anytime they want to do these things, you can just set up a fake call. So it's all about threatening and intimidation, and that's why I want to get the faces of as many of them as possible out there, and I want to get the badge numbers so I can work towards compiling evidence for a complaint against these people. Even if there's no lawyer that will accept it, still going to do everything possible to do that even if it means representing myself. So more good evidence tonight. And you had two. Now they needed 2 vehicles for whatever they were going to. Give me a break. Give me a break. There's nothing going on there. You can see how quiet that area is, and you can see how they're told to be like indignant whenever when you ask for their information. Like act surprised, so they can utilize that as a means of twisting it around and attempting to make some ridiculous claim that the person who is showing what they're doing is you know, some stupid mental health issue that they can try and lie about, which there is none. Those people are the ones with mental health issues who are doing these things, and it's criminal stalking. And again, the second car declined to stop and refused to stop. So, I mean, he didn't know what I was saying. Well, he probably had an idea of what I was saying to the other guy, but you're declining to stop when you're supposed to be a public servant. So that again shows gross irresponsibility on the behalf of that second gentleman. Refusing to stop. You're a public servant. He didn't, for all he knows, there could have been something serious going on. I could have been just attacked by someone. And he was declining and refusing to stop. Now, it's pretty obvious that he knew what I was saying to the other guy, and that's why he declined to stop. But to someone who didn't know, you could say that too, right? You could see he just refused to stop when I waved to him. So, again, those people are complicit in this type of thing, and there's no question, that's threatening and intimidating. They sent a message last week to me that was an indirect death threat. Now, it was positioned, they had one of their vehicles right where they knew I would be exiting. There's another one up there. You can see the police up there, the Ottawa police driving by. 2 of them there, right up above there. Again, they're stalking, doing the same thing. Let's see if they're going to come down here. I think they might. With 187, the call sign for murder, pointed directly at me. That is an indirect death threat. Because these people, as you know, as many of us know, they send messages through symbols. They don't have the integrity to actually speak openly, because everything they do is done through deceit, lying, and sending a message that way. So that is, I don't think they're going to come down here. So, okay, 2 Ottawa cop cars there. And then we got 2 special constables tonight as well. And you can see how quiet everything is here too, right? So I'm predicting, wait till I get up here. And then they got a guy coming with the exact same hat as me here. Look at this, the guy here. He's wearing the same black Montreal Expos cap that I have on. Exact same hat. Nice hat, buddy, I like it. Nice. That's funny, they have him wear that. It's the same cap I'm wearing. It's funny. Yeah, they do that a lot. They'll have them wear, the same clothing that the target's wearing and stuff like that. Usually it's like a shirt or something like that, but this time they had the cap. So I'm predicting that we're going to see either special constables or the police as I go home today. That's my prediction. Again, seeing them last night when I arrived, the night before when I arrived, and yesterday morning as I was going home. So pretty much every day so far this week. So I'm predicting we're going to see them again as I go home here. And as you see, they got somebody wearing the exact same cap as me. And it's not exactly a common cap that you would find either. This is the different colored one, the black and white Montreal Expos cap. The more common one is the, well, they're not around anymore, the team, but there we go, right away. As soon as I come out of the station, you can see it. I think I got him on there. Yeah, right there. Okay, I got his face good there. You can see him clearly there. So again, as I arrived last night, they show up. As I exit, you can see his face clearly too. So he'll be online today. They have this morning, they had it last night, they had it the night before, precisely when I arrived. There's no plausible deniability with this stuff now. So, that's just more clear evidence, and I'm going to file a complaint against these people. I didn't ask for his badge number that time. Here's another one now. So you can see driving up here, he probably called them. So I'm going to get this one as well. Nothing going on here, obviously. See if we can get the... Yeah, so we got them too as well. Okay. Let's walk up here for a second. So you can see he arrived right away there, the precise moment I came out. And fortunately I was able to get his face, and then this is the second one here. Now, keep in mind, last week they sent a death threat to me, an indirect death threat, by parking a vehicle. Here's another one here. They parked a vehicle with 187 on it, right at the area where they knew I'd be arriving. So, okay, so here's another person here, and a second one right there, too. Now they're going to try and make something. I'm standing here filming them, I don't care. You've seen what they're doing, and it's going online, so. And they're brazen about it. They don't care that it's being filmed, but they know what they're doing. They know fully well, so. And I'm in a public place. I can film them if I want to, so there's nothing they can say about it. Again, they've showed up here just as I arrived, and the other one showed up just as I arrived as well. So I'm just going to head over. So if they have, there's another one there, going by again there. And those are the same ones who just got out. So you can see the one that went past there, they got off, went into the station for literally whatever, just that amount of time, and then just drove away there. So it's all to show me that that was all for show, and they're showing up to stalk and threaten and intimidate again. Again, very clear proof. They sent a message of me to 187 last week, which is the call signal for murder. So that's who those people are, and they're brazen about it. They want to put it out there to say, yeah, we're going to do it anyway. Well, that's fine. Do it anyway. I just got more evidence.